Well, my a guy I used to know, we had a long conversation about the people we let in and out of our lives, and the rough, like, it became a running joke
Yeah.
with us. But the rough protocol we had was +1, -1, neutral, and +1 was like, if you just think of a person and you think the cumulative, result of your time with them and their impact on your life, what are they? And I think pretty close, you can be like, yeah, +1, yeah, -1. And we're thinking, but some people, let's say family, for example, that you still want a relationship with, you don't want to remove from your life. They're like, if the best thing you can do is make them like neutral, then then then
Yeah. You want to
then you've
neutralize
won.
them.
And I think, and that's like maybe limiting exposure or things you tell them or things like that. But I think your protocol would also fit really well into that as well. Like, let's say you're living with someone who's a 5, or a 6. If you can get them down to a 2 or a 3, that
Yeah.
sounds like a pretty healthy marriage. Like, if you're
And it's
right.
gonna help you. But Jim Rohn said there's a very famous quote that absolutely changed my life back in the day. You're the sum of the
Oh,
five
hold
people you
on.
spend the
I
most
was
time
just talking
with.
about
So
Hold on, I
who are
was
you
just talking
spending your
about this with
time with?
someone the other day, and I would love to get your opinion on this. Okay, so I hear this a lot in entrepreneur communities, right? A lot of groups and masterminds I've been in.
Right.
It's the only place I've heard this thing from Jim Rohn about you're the average of your 5 closest friends. However, in the communities I've heard people banty around that phrase, it's normally looked at as far as like how much you're achieving, right? Like if you're not doing well, if you want to be selling more or have a bigger business or all these things. And myself and the girl I was discussing this with last weekend, she was thinking it along the lines of, because I agree with her that like it should also be people that fill your life with love. It shouldn't just be people
Yeah.
who teach you how to market better or teach you how to sell things. So I would love to know how you think about that, like your average of your 5 closest friends.
If you're spending your personal time with five great people and they're all millionaires, there's a good chance you're going to be on your way to a millionaire because this is your inner circle. These are the people you go to. These are the people
Right.
you cry with and you vent with. If you're spending your time with five people that are negative all the time and maybe they drink a
Right.
lot, they're always goofing on people, it's probably how you're going to be. And it
Right.
is going to affect your business. So you look at your circle and you think, okay, who am I spending time with? And it's in my opinion, it's not a business thing. Who are you
Yes,
spending time with
I agree.
personally? And who you are spending time with personally is going to have a direct correlation to your business because it's going to empower you. You're going to surround yourself with people. I try and surround myself with people who are smarter and brighter than me, and they keep me motivated. And these are people I can tell my darkest secrets to. And these are women that have my back no matter what. And that
Right.
100%
Yeah,
affects
because
my
I think
business.
there's a lot, especially, and I'd love to get more men in on this specific topic, but I do think it's not just people that will help elevate your life and business as far as like who you are. I think it's like just having people that if there's someone you went to school with who's like not doing amazing things, they're a teacher or a nurse, but like they fill your life with love,
Yeah,
and someone like, I think those things are undervalued when we think about your 5 closest friends. What do you think?
I agree. I mean, when we're all on our deathbeds, are we going to think about the money we make? Are we going to think about the business we created? Or are we going to think about the
Right.
relationships we have? Are we going to think about our friends and our family and the people that we love? That's what you're going to think about on your deathbed. I'm a cancer survivor. Um, and I'm 12 years cancer free. But when you have dinner with the Grim Reaper and you don't go home
Right.
with the guy, it changes you. So for years, when I was going through cancer, I was focused on the relationships and I wasn't focused on the business because there was a chance I was going to die. And I wanted to, that's where my focus was. And when I finally survived cancer and now I'm cancer free, I still have that mindset. It's the relationships that you cultivate. And it could be a business relationship. It could be personal, but the relationships should is usually my number one focus, because at the end of the day, that's what matters. The love in your
I love
life is
that.
what matters the
I
most.
love that.